Hi, this is our new life hacks channel, and I'm starting with summer tricks you'll want to save. Can you really slice a watermelon without a knife? How do you chill a bottle in just 10 minutes? Why do flies vanish when there's a bottle of cola nearby? Only 3 ingredients and you've got guilt-free ice cream. No grill, no pot, and yet corn cooked in minutes. Let's dive in. A frozen treat with just 3 ingredients and no guilt. Start with 1 large banana, slice it into rounds and toss them into a freezer-safe dish. Now take 200 grams of strawberries, pop off the stems and add them in whole. No need to chop. Even it out, then freeze everything solid. About 3 to 4 hours should do the trick. Once frozen, set your blender, then toss in the banana and strawberries straight from the freezer. Pour in 100 ml of heavy cream, or try Greek yogurt, almond or coconut milk if you prefer. Needed sweeter, add a spoonful of honey or maple syrup to taste. Blend it all until silky and smooth. And that's it. Cold, fruity and completely refreshing. Enjoy! No blender? No problem. Here's how to freeze and crush ice fast. Take a pot and line it with an open zip-top bag. Pour in some water, not too much, just enough for a thin, even layer. Seal it up, lay it flat and straight into the freezer it goes. Thin ice means you won't be waiting all day. Once it's solid, keep it in the bag and lay it on the table. Cover it with a towel to soften the noise and keep things tidy. Then give it a few smacks with a rolling pin. Crack it open and you've got perfect crushed ice in no time. Fast freeze, easy crush, ready for drinks, treats or cool downs. This cool drink might surprise you. It's creamy, savory and ridiculously refreshing. Drop a whole cucumber into your blender, no peeling needed, just washed. Toss in a clove of garlic for a bold twist. Add a cup of kefir or buttermilk, unsweetened yogurt, even ayran if you've got it. Optional, season with a pinch of pepper and salt. Now blend until smooth. That's it. One step and you're done. Then take a glass, drop in a few ice cubes, pour the drink over, add a straw and sip away. It's a modern twist on the salty yogurt drinks people have been sipping for centuries in hot climates, from Turkey to India. Cool, creamy and just weird enough to work. If you've got herbs about to go bad, freeze the flavor now and use it in seconds later. Chop up some parsley and dill, then spoon them into an ice cube tray. Got rosemary? Here in a few leaves. Totally optional, but it adds a nice touch. Now pour olive oil into each cube, or use melted butter if that's what you've got. Just enough to cover the herbs. Then freeze overnight, and that's it. They'll keep for weeks, ready whenever you need them. Once frozen, they pop right out, firm, fragrant and packed with flavor. So, next time a dish needs a boost of herb flavor, just toss in a cube and let it melt right in. Here's a little blast from my childhood, a drink I've loved since I was a kid. Let's start by adding some raw honey. Now grab your mixer and whip that honey until it gets nice and fluffy. Next, we're adding 2 tablespoons of instant coffee and an equal amount of water. Then whip it again. Toss in some ice and shake up that milk carton. Pour the milk in right to the top. And there you have it. Grab a straw and enjoy. No pot available or simply want to cook corn more quickly? Try this easy stovetop method. Fill a pan with a small amount of water and bring it to a boil. Once boiling, place the corn in the pan and cover it with a lid. The steam will cook the corn perfectly in just a few minutes, resulting in tender, flavorful kernels without the need for a large pot or long cooking time. Want to make yogurt ice cream but the sticks just won't stay upright? They keep tipping before the mix even hits the freezer? Here's a simple fix. Rubber bands. Stretch two across the top of each paper cup, then slide the stick right between them. Now freeze. And once it's ready, slide a muffin tin liner onto the stick from below. It catches any drips if things start to melt. Cool treat, no mess, no frustration. Want to remove grapes from the stem quickly? Here's a super easy trick. Take your bunch of grapes and pop it into a plastic bag. Now give it a good shake. The grapes will fall right off the stem and into the bag. You'll end up with perfectly separated grapes and a bare stem. It's fast, easy and mess-free, perfect for snacking or fancy presentations. Here's a clever way to slice a watermelon using floss or a clean string. Take a quarter piece and run the floss between the rind and the flesh to cut it free. Then slice straight through the flesh to make even pieces. Fan them out and you've got perfect, no-mess watermelon slices ready to serve. Bonus tip: freeze some grapes for a cool, flavor-saving ice in your wine. Need to chill a bottle fast? Wrap it in a sheet of foil. It speeds up the cooling. Pop it in the freezer for 10 minutes. Then unwrap and boom! Perfectly cold and ready to pour. Want your fruit platter to look fresh for hours? Here's the secret. First, take a baking tray and fill it with water. This will be our cooling base. Now pop it in the freezer and let it freeze solid. Meanwhile, slice up your fresh fruits and arrange them in another tray of the same size. Once the ice layer is ready, place the fruit tray right on top of it. And for the final touch, drizzle some lemon juice over the fruits to keep them from browning. Remember our quick pepper cutting hack? Well, here's a brilliant follow-up from a viewer. To remove those stubborn seeds from your pepper halves, just dunk them in water. The seeds float up, leaving you with clean peppers. Simple, right? Give it a try next time you're prepping peppers. Is it getting hot in here, or is it just me? When the heat's got you beat, here's a cool trick to treat yourself. Grab a glass and toss in some ice cubes. Now crack open that refreshing can of cola. Pour it over the ice, but don't stop there. We are taking this to the next level. Scoop out a generous bowl of creamy ice cream. Plop it right into your cola, add a straw and voila! You've got yourself a delicious cola float. Take a sip and feel that sweet relief. It's better than vanilla cola, trust me. Isn't it annoying when your trash starts to stink after just half a day, especially in summer? Here's a brilliant solution. You'll need some tape and mustard. Cut a small piece of tape, stick it to the trash can lid and spread some mustard on it. The smell will vanish thanks to mustard's antibacterial properties. It's watermelon season, so let me share an awesome way to cut it. Slice off the top of the watermelon. Cut the watermelon in half horizontally. Now make a circular cut in the center of each half. From the edge of the circular center cut, slice outward towards the rind in a radial pattern, like spokes on a wheel. This way of cutting transforms a simple watermelon into an eye-catching, easy-to-serve centerpiece that's sure to impress at any. When you only need to use part of a canned food, don't open the lid completely. Take what you need, then apply a small amount of mustard to the underside of the lid. This helps preserve the contents better. Close the can like this using a key, keeping it fresh for longer. Now let's tackle another kitchen challenge. Here's a clever way to keep mosquitoes at bay using some surprising pantry staples. Here's what you do. Sprinkle ground coffee onto a paper towel. Add a few whole cloves to the coffee and roll it into a tube. Then smear toothpaste on the outside. Light one end and let it smolder on a plate near your window. Why does it work? The strong aromas from coffee, cloves and toothpaste mask what attracts mosquitoes and confuse their scent. Enjoying a refreshing cola? Great, but uninvited flies can ruin the fun. Here's a quick trick to keep them away. Create a DIY fly trap using just a plastic bottle. Cut off the top, flip it upside down and place it back in the bottle. Add some sweet bait and voila! You've got a hotel where flies check in but never check out. It's simple, effective and uses items you already have at home. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please share it on your social media.